Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I hope and pray all is well with you. Welcome to your October 2024 tarot reading. Let's go ahead and get into these messages for you guys. There's going to be a very positive shift or direction in which you feel. I feel like you guys are like sighing a breath of relief, okay? I feel like there's a new positive energy that's coming into you. There's something about what you have been internalizing, Capricorn. I'm seeing like the body, just a regular body, which I feel like is supposed to be Capricorn, and like all of this air that's like filling the inside of this body. And I feel like it's something that you need to pay attention to. I feel like it has something to do with your connection with your spiritual beliefs or something like that, because it feels like it's related to awakenings. It's reflective of how you connect with yourself. I feel like there's also this air energy that's influencing everything outside of you too. It feels like there's some news or information that's wanting to come into you very swiftly. I also feel like if you've been waiting for news, you're going to be receiving something very quickly. I feel like for some of you guys, it's related to some sort of business. For some of you guys, it's related to income. For others of you guys, I feel like it's news or information that you needed in regards to like some property. It's very like specific like that. For others of you guys, it's just documents, maybe something that you've been nurturing, perhaps your children as well, or your money. I'm getting some of you guys might be getting approved for a loan if you've been wanting to. I feel like you need to be very patient though. Queen of Pentacles here, beside the Knight of Swords. I feel like people are trying to rush you intellectually, perhaps to make a choice or a decision that I feel like is important, or it involves your wealth in some way. That can come through too with the Five of Wands. There seems to be some conflict in how you do things or how you handle things. And I feel like it's because you've left a lot of situations because you recognize that there's a lot of residual emotions that you didn't need to dive into, perhaps that you've healed from. You could also be very directive when it comes to your protection. It feels like somebody may want to maybe tell somebody something about you. This was the Five of Pentacles that I saw. Okay, I feel like there's something that you're leaving though. It feels like you're walking away from a lot of drama or disturbing situations. Perhaps even, it's like you're going to manifest something, but perhaps the weather around you isn't the best, or there's something here about what you've been doing, how you've been handling things. Perhaps it's cooler than what you realized it would be during this time. That's not for everybody. I feel like some of you that I'm connecting to could be like in the north, Colorado. I feel like it's kind of getting really cool fast, okay? I don't know why that came through very specifically, but I am also getting that there's something about you leaving something that you thought was worth something out in the cold because it really didn't serve you. It could have made things worse. At one point in time, it was related and connected to your manifestation, perhaps your business, something that you found to do as a craft. Sorry. For those of you guys who have been working on some sort of business where you grow things or you use herbs in some ways, like for some of you guys, you could do like spa care work or facials. Healthcare could be very significant. Like even card reading or herbalism. I just feel like there was something that just felt like it was too hard. I don't know what this is about for everyone, right? But from what I'm getting, it just feels like there was something that just always wanted to burden you, that you feel like you're reliving. But you're also experiencing a breakthrough that you didn't think you would get. Because Ten of Wands does have a very rambunctious energy when it talks about you prevailing, pushing through, okay? And so it would be unfair not to acknowledge it. And when you have the Nine of Swords here, it does feel like be careful of who's coming at you with quick spat, because I feel like this person is going to try to stress you out longer than what the situation needs to be focused on. This could be like you not being able to get what somebody said off your mind before you go to sleep, or you know, there's something here that's trying to exhaust you. Others of you, I'm picking up that there's going to be certain time frames or limitations that you have when it comes to looking at bills or like problematic situations or fixtures. For those of you who are investing in a home or some sort of remodel project or something like that, I feel like you're making a promissory note to yourself, because how do I say, it's like, I don't feel this about you, but it feels like right now you could feel like you look tired when you look at yourself, and so you want to do things to kind of like nurture yourself again, focus on your self-love, give back to yourself. Drinking like water with lime or lemon can also help you as well. I'm also getting here like taking vitamins, maybe sending yourself like positive affirmations in the morning, or like having something set up where you receive something like that. It feels like you kind of need to invest in that balance again. Dang. And you could also be getting divine downloads because you have someone who is coming into you or wanting to commit to you. If you are single, for those of you who are in commitments too, I feel like there's something here about a disturbance from perhaps somebody that you're sleeping beside. Is this like the couple that's like trying to find appeasement sleeping together, or something in regards to like the sleeping hours and connecting? Yeah, perhaps somebody gets a phone call or a text or something like that, perhaps from a relative, like a little brother or like a daughter or something. Okay, I just feel like there's something here that's like affecting you a little bit, but other than that, I feel like there's something that's being brought together or like respicing itself. I'm not gonna lie, Capricorn, I know it's the Queen of Pentacles energy, but I don't know why I'm getting like a hot vibe. Perhaps there is somebody who's trying to contact you or connect with you with the Page of Swords, but it's a page, And I'm also getting here with the Four of Swords offer energy. I feel like you're at peace with your appearance and you're not necessarily looking for more commotion. It feels like you're more focused on things that are going to present you with good energy and positivity, and less so with disruptions. All right. I think it's so funny because this Nine of Swords here, it really, like, when I'm looking at everything, I don't feel like you're going to stay in it long. Damn. You have the Seven of Cups. For those of you guys who are connecting to someone online or virtually, I do feel like there's going to be multiple people, multiple pages though, so just be careful. There will be one King of Pentacles energy out there, all right? And I feel like this is someone who is giving, a nurturer, someone who could be very confident, but they're definitely lying about a commitment here. They could have found out that their spouse was having some sort of affair, and like they kind of just want to get back. And we have the King of Swords. So, right. I feel like I swiped left to a lot of those options for you. Sorry, I didn't mean to be like that. But I just feel like you're also allowing things to come in. You could recognize that, like, if you're single right now, it's just not the time. And I'm also getting here that you could just be reevaluating a lot of things that have happened in your life, and you're attuning to that. You're attuning to your intellectual side. You could be reading more, exploring, going more so into this. You're internalizing a lot and learning a lot in those areas. I feel like I'm talking to a Capricorn where, like, here and there when you can, like when you do need to rest, you could find that you're like in your bed and you're reading, or like you're doing something to occupy your time. I feel like do not make your bed your workspace, especially if you're in a marriage or a commitment here, because I do see somebody who would be getting upset with you. But with this Six of Cups energy and the King of Pentacles, I feel like what you need to know is that who you're about to be connected to in the future is definitely somebody who cares about the same things in a manner in which you do, where you complement each other. It's like you blend very well. And I like how the King of Pentacles is in the same row as the Queen of Pentacles, as like a divine pair with the lovers in between. I feel like there's something here about a his and hers, or things in which you won't really have to share a lot with this person, but I feel like it's like you know when to appreciate the independence between you two and make it copious. Okay, where others may fight, I feel like you guys don't debacle so much. And I also feel like there's an openness with your connection that's airy, that's refreshing. All right. There's a lot of like sexual optimism and tricks that are coming in when it comes to Capricorn's connection. A lot of creativity that's coming in. A lot of fruit to friction. Okay. Um, I feel like you guys have such a great connection where, like, you like to keep it very spontaneous here. And also, no children if you're not into that, but if you are suggestive or responsive to one, I feel like this person will give it to you. But I feel like there's something about the timing or calculation. I'm seeing a masculine who's going to be very interested in like the calculation or the timing in which they have a child with you. Like, I'm seeing them look into different books about like the timing to have like a girl or a boy. Like, this person is like looking at all types of fucking maps. They didn't pull it up on not only Google but like other places, books and shit. Like, they are ready. They even have special classes that come out when they're like in these books and things like that. I feel like you're actually more like passive and relaxed, and I feel like it's because you're around somebody that you feel like supported by. Perhaps you didn't have that in the past. And I feel like you're not necessarily focused on a lot of negativity or grief that you used to receive. In fact, for those of you who have been like more suggestive of more positive energy or happiness in your life, Capricorn, you could be seeing that this is like outside sources. Like, you could be seeing other people who are going through a hard time around you. Okay, and so you could be wanting to keep a lot of peace in your life because you deal with like a lot of that. Okay, or perhaps you deal with like traveling a lot, so like healing and recovering and muscle relief could be very significant or important for you, especially if you're like a heavy lifter or like you're in the gym a lot and you focus on like strength building a lot. I could just simply be picking up on your body being so tired or exasperated that it's like causing you mental issues or pain sometimes, and you may need to pay attention to that, especially in your headspace. um or you just need to be more careful with your body, more calm pace with your body. Okay. I wanted to go back and correct that for those of you who are like into athleticism, because that download came through and I was like, okay, some of y'all may not be experiencing like a burden like the other ones, especially if you're into athletics. It could be something else like what I was just talking about. But anyway, I am getting back to this, that there's going to be some huge shifts that come in when it comes to your love and how you reflect in them. I feel like you're able to kind of get back to your placement, whichever you feel most comfortable in. Like, if you are a female, you could feel like you were forced to get in the role of like a divine masculine for a period of time for whatever reason. And so now you're able to kind of calmly go back into that effect while still balancing out your masculine and feminine. Okay. Like divine masculine and feminine within yourself. But I am getting this energy of like, when someone does come into you, there is that balance there, that is that shift in the roles. I feel like you'll definitely know which one you are. Okay. I only brought up one, but of course I meant vice versa too. I do see that this is going to be something that kind of causes situations that wouldn't leave to kind of feel a bit jealous, because it does promise like long-term commitment. This is a very prosperous energy with the Hierophant energy. I'm getting not only that this is about something that could lead to marriage or long-term commitment, but there's something here about your gifts that are improving. I feel like, why am I getting this energy with the money related to the Hierophant? And that's not typically what I get with the Hierophant. I feel like someone is receiving some sort of divine high honor from like a pastor, a priest of some kind, or a divine master in some way. And for like implementing this practice into your life and perhaps even helping other people to accelerate, it feels like someone could be praying for you to receive some sort of divine, rare gift, blessing, or reward that comes in Capricorn. It feels so rare, very, very rare. And then it's beside this King of Pentacles, which I feel like is kind of suggesting that you will receive an additional amount of like financial abundance. But then there's something outside of this is more rare than that. Or it's like attuned to you. And And then, yeah, you have the Capricorn energy here. I'm also getting that there's something about others supporting you during this time. People supporting your dreams, your goals, your visions. For those of you who have been like writing something out, scoping something out, planning something out, where you have some sort of vision, you have other people around you who are wanting to collaborate and see this through. For some of you guys, I could be picking up on somebody who's receiving like some sort of divine offer or an email to kind of do something lavish for perhaps a celebrity or somebody who is of a high stature, high honor here. And like perhaps it's something that you can't reject or something like that. And you have people who are, you know, wanting to help and assist you. You have this Nine of Wands energy as the overall energy for you at the bottom of the deck, talking about why you were distancing yourself here specifically. For some reason, Capricorn, why? This has a lot to do with you recognizing what doesn't serve you. This is about you not bumping your head so many times that you're not able to see the truth and what's going to provide you what you need and what you don't. And so you choose not to underestimate yourself nor undervalue yourself. Okay? And I feel like what you get from this is this attractive energy that's healed and recovered, somebody who is definitely strong, somebody who can use their sexual prowess, someone who benefits from perhaps this hot, sexy, attractive energy. Whoa. Are you coming through as a multifaceted person? Yes, I believe so. I feel like there's a divine couple that praises you, applauds you. You could be that person, Capricorn, that like married people can like you, and they typically don't connect with people who are single because sometimes they act funny. For those of you who are in commitments, I'm seeing here that there's another couple here that's wanting to come in towards you and perhaps express to you that they need your advice or they need you for something, or somebody's getting some sort of couples deal or something like that. And I feel like they kind of put you on to some very important people, or you get in contact with some very important people due to these individuals who introduce you to someone. But I feel like these welcoming keys, this VIP energy, it's very rare, like I said, and it's something that you appreciate. It's something in which there's something about appraisals that's coming through. Some of you guys could like lavish vehicles or rare, expensive, old-fashioned vehicles. Also, vehicular racing is coming through too, but mainly the first one. There's something about car shows and events that are taking off here. I'm also getting something about something that's happening at a beach. Okay, be careful of like waves that are coming through. It feels like, I know that there's a storm that's coming, you know, going on presently. However, I'm getting that there's, or just passed, but I'm getting that there's something else that's coming through. Like you could be looking outside at the weather, or something could tell you like that with the clouds and everything, it may not be the prettiest of days that you go. Or it might be a bit windier than what you thought it may be. So just be careful. I feel like you might see some trash or something like that, or you might see something that you don't, it may make you feel like you should get away from the water, but I feel like there's some sort of blessing or some sort of thing in which you want to do. Maybe you feel cleansed during that time. Maybe you need a walk, okay? But just be careful because, you know, weather and shit like that. I want to make sure everybody's safe. But Capricorn, those were your messages. I hope that you enjoyed and that it resonated with you. If you did like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. I would love to read for your energy. Perhaps share this message with someone that you believe may resonate with it. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.